As much fun as it has been to go to hell and rip and tear there, every journey, every good thing comes to an end eventually, putting us back in this forlorn place to rip and tear here. Welcome back to Doom, my friends.
The Argent Tower is destroyed. The portal can no longer be closed from this side. The hell energy flows from a location in their world we call the Well. But you've returned. The only flesh and blood to walk between dimensions. So there may be a way. Vega is trying to access Olivia's files. If you can get to the nearest terminal, we will provide you with information. That's all for now.
Why did they have to call it the Well, when I love to use the word well so much as the parasite word? I hate you. I hate you for all these Doom 3 flashbacks that this situation has triggered. Damn you. God damn you all to hell. Let's try again without dying. We'll get that. And no, that is not an audio desync, that was me just being slow. Okay, let's try again. Okay, now this couple of secrets that we are about to get, you actually want to get them right now, or else the map is going to lock you out at the beginning of itself. And you're gonna have to backtrack, I mean not backtrack, you're gonna have to restart the level in order to get those, so get them in the beginning of the level, will you? Another classic Doom room. Another disappointing classic Doom room. And another chance to get the super shotgun in case you have somehow missed the last 3, I think it was, or was it 4? The game loves to give you super shotgun, and for good reason. All those imps are actually just background. That was one resilient piece of demon meat. Okay, we are 5 minutes in. We have not really killed anything apart from a couple of cacodemons. Gauss cannon schematics. Covered in goop. In fleshy, bloody goop. Now excuse me as I forget how the objective markers work. This keeps giving me Doom 3 flashbacks. Oh, this entry tells you, please pause the video and read this entry. It tells you... Have you read it? If you haven't read it, it tells you that if you cannot run away from demons in case of an invasion, you should just give in to them willingly in order to minimize your suffering. How cute. And this one says that Barons of Hell are actually servants of some bigger and better demon who are his royal guard. They are a civilization after all, in a way.
Olivia has an artifact in her private lab that we've been studying for years. I believe you can use it to find the answers you seek. It bears your mark.
Olivia's personal laboratory is not part of the registered facilities database. Alpha level clearance will be required to locate it. Granted.
You can access her Lazarus facility from the north sector of the Advanced Research Complex, about 80 kilometers away.
I'll bring the tram power online to take you there, but you'll need a UAC corporate facilities clearance card to activate it. There is a security station nearby.
I like how the game sets you up for a fetch quest with this. You will need a security clearance. And then, granted. And now that we have our new and shiny security clearance, let's rip and tear. About damn time, we're 7 minutes in. A challenge here, one of the challenges, is to kill a revenant as it's in the air. It's easier than it sounds. Another challenge is to kill 5 demons with a chainsaw. It's just as easy as it sounds. I like how this revenant just fell down on the ground gracefully and majestically, like a feather. Okay, I just remembered one thing. If you remember, a couple of minutes ago when I was scrolling through the new codex entries, you saw a new entry about the summoner. I don't remember what it says, but I do remember something else. If you take a close look at the way the codex entries are structured there, you will see that they are in an alphabetical order. I want to put a joke about Russian football in there, but the only ones who will understand it are Russians. Alphabetical order of the codex entries. The summoners, however, are not placed where they should be. They're placed at the very top of the list of entries for different monsters. And since, as we know, the summoners are just redesigned archviles, this is telling me that the developers have decided to rename them for some inexplicable reason at the very end of the game development, and they forgot to put the codex entry where it was meant to be. The question is, of course, why would you rename the archvile? Why? The one bad decision developers made: renaming the archvile. There was no reason to do that. With that being said, I am not going to keep bitching about it. That is the end.
Those who came before you and those with whom you serve all operate with the same goal in mind: the development of a new dawn for mankind. It is by this guiding principle, working together as a team, that we will elevate ourselves to the next plane of existence.
That is disturbingly similar to the slogans, to the words that you can see on law firms' websites. In-flight mobility. There are a total of 2 runes that really, truly matter, that really affect the gameplay. And this is going to be one of them. And there is absolutely no version of reality in which I am not using this rune. You didn't think I would complete a rune trial on my first try, did you? It's not even not generous with time. I don't know what happened to me there. I just made a bad decision to change my direction in the middle of the flight as if I have this exact rune that I am getting here. I mean that I have just gotten here. And this rune is in fact the alpha and omega of the gameplay from this point on. Because what it does is it actually gives you real control over your movement in flight. And we are most definitely going to upgrade this rune, as it will allow us to increase the control not only after a double jump, but after the initial jump, or actually whenever we are in the air. And this secret is, of course, a leap of faith, and is literally only here to familiarize you with the way this rune works. Damn it! You'd think that by that halfway through the game, and we are halfway through the game, I would remember the difference between Control and C. Also, this is probably the first time in like, what, 10 videos that I've used a grenade? Well, that was underwhelming. In fact, this entire level is kind of slow for now. It will get better, but not until the future videos. Ah, finally. Finally we have something. And we have a Berserker power-up, which means that these Legions of Doom... Come on. Past me, take the power-up. No. I don't know about you, but I just want to start banging my head against the wall. So cringy. Okay, finally. Now they can meet their doom. Perfect timing. I like how the regular glory kills and the berserker kills have separate animations. I really enjoy this. Also, I like how the Doom guy, when the berserker power-ups are active, will often not only punch the demons, but will also literally rip them apart and tear them apart as well. Okay, now we are finally about to go indoors. And indoors, an old friend is waiting for us. Another new...
Those who came before you, and those
Yeah, we heard that. Another new, old, new frenemy.
Of a new dawn for mankind. It is by this guiding principle, working together as a team, that we will elevate ourselves to the
Yeah, guiding principles team. Yeah, whatever. We have more important things. It's a pinky! It's a pinky! They are an improved amalgamation of the original Doom Pinky and the Doom 3 horrible, useless Pinky. This is how we glory kill them, which is why you should ordinarily glory kill them. Here's what you do with Pinkies. They charge you, and charging you hurts a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. It's one of the most damaging attacks in the entire game. This is also why you should glory kill them. You saw me shooting at them straight up. And that generated the... you saw the purple flashes. It means that I was shooting the armor and the damage was reduced. And if you're trying to just shoot them in the face, you will spend a lot of time and ammunition. They are... I'm pretty sure they are the single most resilient enemy in the game if you... non-boss enemy in the game if you try and shoot them in the face. However, they have a weak spot, which is behind them, so you have to take advantage of the charging, and they're essentially like every single 3D platformer boss ever. Samuel Hayden, Cyborg, brain in a cyborg, in a robot body. Transfer of consciousness. They have a weak spot from behind, and if you attack them from behind, all it takes is a single well-placed double shotgun shot. So you should do that. And with that lesson learned, we are going to finish this, and thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, and the video has been over for a long time.